for democracy. Now salon so we the talk for positive participation in governance. National Commission for Democracy. Now salon so we the talk for within our province. National Commission for Democracy. Now salon so we the talk for positive participation in governance. National Commission for Democracy. Now salon so we the talk for within our province. National Commission for Democracy. Organization waiting this commission, they begin up 1994 salon before Frankfurt government and democracy. National Commission for Democracy, they promote enhance and development. They promote democracy. They do it by civic education. They will help you for know your rights as salon person and waiting they be around you. Advocacy and research. They work with local and international organizations. The National Commission for Democracy in mission now to tell people them about peace. We want to right them. And now we will live in a society where we all equal. We say all man gets power to enjoy immortal man rights. And then we'll talk about the business with one word. We go push because he go before. This commission waiting not for himself. Is strong against for work with other people then. So that they go get education for the people and they go able to build themselves up as salon people. So that they go able to push. Mission for democracy. Now salon so we the talk for positive participation in governance and salon.
Fambule Maudo. Now so I go welcome you to this edition of NCD HOUR, your good governance program. Where they for ensure say you know waiting good governance they bought. Inside the program, we want to look at what you title promoting unity and cohesion as a national imperative in Sierra Leone. Well, for make we talk about the issues there in relation to that particular topic there, I get with me at the studio the coordinator for the Strategic Communication Unit at the Ministry of Information and Communication, in name na Mr. Joe Cisse. I say tell Fambule Audu.
Yeah, Fambule, good afternoon.
Yes, that's na Joe Cisse. We come up from the Strategic Communication Unit, na the Ministry of Information and Communication. Well, just after we commissioner from the southern region, that is the NCD commissioner. Just for remind you, NCD is the National Commission for Democracy, and I only bring this program come to you in name na Madam Marian Angela Sambu. Madam Sambu, tell Fambule Audu.
Fambu Nado.
Yes, that's na we female commissioner from the southern region. We mean say they in charge of Bo, Bonth, Moyamba, and Pujamu. Nine they make sure say everything about NCD work go before the other side. Well, also from the eastern region, we able commissioner in the person of Commissioner Momo Bokri. Commissioner for Tel Fambule Audu.
Fambude, good evening.
Yes, that's now Commissioner Momo Bokri from the eastern region, in charge of the 3Ks. That is Kenema, Kono, Kailaun. Anything we pertain to NCD on that side, na the man this one the focal person. Naina we commissioner. Well, me when they bring the program come to you, me na Reverend Jibril Akagbo, Head of Communication and Public Relations at the National Commission for Democracy. Fambu, you self get opportunity for be part of what's in the happen. You can send your text message or WhatsApp to the number so you didn't have the screen, but just want for help you with them. 079-236761, or you can send them to 077581457. You self can be part of what's in the happen. We're interested in your feedback because the issue they deal with now something way very vital to we country in go before one. We know how we don't come out, and we know how we go as a nation. Therefore, at a time like this, we need for day together as a nation where we go say united and cohesive. You see, some time back, governments will make people come together around 2008, then do what you call the 2025 vision. And the focus of the vision and say a united people, a progressive nation, and an attractive country. We want for make will get a sweet saloon. What I go get them if we all mandate on your own side, nobody not ready for listening to the other person. Thus the need for make we promote what you call unity and cohesion as a national imperative. Well, before we go into that, even as Adam announced the panels to you, I just want to make we take a quick look at updates in terms of NCD activities for the period under review. The last term we in camp, I tell you say arrangement are underway for make we implement the flagpoles project. Well, now as we speak, especially in the north and the northwest, then don't go to different schools then. We commission are in charge of the inside and they don't go to different schools. On Thursday, them in the McKinney, the same Thursday, them go Kamakwe, for ensure that they hand over the flagpoles them to the schools them way will be identified for this round. And by the 29th, we go do also in Freetown, and the 30th, by the tentative arrangement, we go also hand over the flagpoles project to the schools them who choose na Kenema and Bo. So far, we don't target about 54 schools nationwide. We mean say every district at least get 3 schools who will implement that project there. We give them platform, that is and put the pole there and give them the national flag, and also give them a roll-up stand where get the national anthem and the national pledge. Because through them things and so they promote nationalism and patriotism and make people become conscious of who they be as Sierra Leoneans. Well, now that we get for you by way of update. But in terms of what the Constitution say, we still go back to Section 6, subsection 2 of Act number 6 of 1991, when the Constitution of Sierra Leone will say, accordingly, the state shall promote national integration and unity and discourage discrimination on the grounds of place of origin, circumstance of birth, sex, religion, status, ethnic or linguistic association or ties. In other words, we say, saloon people, whether you come up from the east or the west, the north or the south, we all for day together as one. Nobody not for discriminate against you because of your background. Well, make I now turn to my panelists them, fumble them. I just remind you, say you there on NCD HOUR, your good governance program will come to you, courtesy of the National Commission for Democracy. Before we go to the discussion proper on national unity and cohesion, we want to make them give them current affairs for the day, waiting at them various speak, waiting on the happen during the past week, and waiting them feel say get good governance relevance. Make us start with Josie say. Is I say what's in your own current affairs for today? What you pick for today in terms of current happenings and how relevant it be to good governance?
Well, I would say the commissions of inquiry way they are about for start.
Okay.
Why they of relevance? Due to the fact that we get a canker one we call corruption.
All right.
We all these 50-something years we don't there as an independent nation. We don't get nothing for so far. In spite of the fact say we don't get any God endow this nation with any kind of resources we think of we. If at all we don't manage them well, like how some and everyone for go to European countries, some African nations don't Salon for don't be a better place today. So that we don't take a concrete step forward for ensure say henceforth people for their account for their stewardship, for the get democratic accountability, people who hold public office, therefore they regard themselves as servants of the people and not masters. And from that point, whatever resources will be entrusted to you for the purpose of service delivery, will go astray again. So I think from that point they move so. Now one thing and the way will help for being stability in the country, because one thing is going to maintain the country so much. Now because I mean few people they're too gentle, the majority they're too poor, they're too they suffer, they start. So once you begin to do things the way they bridge that gap place once more, let the other man say begin to say the resources of this country and we'll get them and it show up in life and life they go before. I think that's a good step forward.
Plenty thank you to Mr. Sise for that pick there on current affairs. He talked about the commissions of inquiry for start very soon. And the argument presented at the fact say a key for the fight against corruption. And he also, they show say, when you're doing governance, you're supposed to be accountable. And he say that then they go make stability in the country. Who say the ordinary man will just feel say, a few people that they enjoy. But when they give you responsibility as a state functionary, you go do them very well. If they ask you, say, how you do them, you go say, that's how I do them. And if you do them well, then we'll clap for you. If you're not doing well now, well, the law will take in course. One for simply thank you to Mr. Sise for in current affairs. Make a take from we female commissioner from the South, Madam Samu. What's the you pick for today in terms of current affairs?
Well, I just want cue on from Mr. Joseph say that the Commission of Inquiry where they come, not only they come, and the fact that then the strategic unit of the ministry, they go round.
Okay.
Now all the regions, they try to educate the people on what the Commission of Inquiry they come, because there's a lot of misconception about this Commission of Inquiry. People they don't give them several names, but I'm glad the way after the visit to Bo, people they begin understand say government has to be accountable.
Definitely.
You got to be accountable. Even this a sort of prepare the ground for the one they press currently where they in governance. That then for no say tomorrow they will be asked to account. So that the thing that way that the beauty about this Commission of Inquiry, what I believe say Sierra Leone, because now they talk now all around at the social media is just this Commission of Inquiry, people that is silent, all kind of way. But to me, people don't have to be worried. I mean, when a good steward, when they ask you for accounts, you're not going to be worried. So, but I think that thing will be done lost by winner salon for be accountable. I think Omar they try for sit up straight Nigeria now. For no say tomorrow I will go for account because it can happen. And the other thing where I've been pleased about it being at the airways, but now this turning of the sword for the university at the east na Kono.
Okay.
Yes. You know, say technology now they take the world now. So for that we get an University of Science and Technology to mean a big thing as Salon. We'll all for glad but to hope it will take off in a very big style. I believe say like the wave of development now they go towards technology. I believe say this is an institution where go make like we scientists there definitely will get for find themselves a place now the world community, which I'm very much happy about. When I see the program, how even they go, I say, oh, now Salon is moving another step forward.
Praise God. Now so me go respond to you. Praise God. That na Commissioner Madam Marian Angela Samu. Of course, the first point now that it gladly the kind of education where they go around the commissions of inquiry, because a lot of misconception there. And something they will say, will just remind me of one of the stanza now is the school song of the school I attend. They say, what should make you anxious if you do the right? Pass the motto round, boys, and to it be true. Laboramus expectantis. So, you know, then give you 50 cents. Then say spend them for the good of everybody. When you spend them, then say come and tell me how you spend them. Simple and clear. But of course, we know say different concerns there. The legal side, the people that were concerned and go solve them. For make sure say a level playing field there for everybody. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the we want for make we see they serve the ends of justice. Make it not look like any other thing. But we hope and pray say for make we country go before, we will get the right thing for be done. And they not go be business as usual. Make I bring in Commissioner Bokri. They say the wise people then come up from the east.
Indeed.
Yes, and well, interestingly, is also a man of God.
Hallelujah.
And welcome, sir. You don't agree, Mr. Sisi, you don't agree, Madam Samu, their own choice in terms of current affairs for today. I know we cannot forget, Madam Samu talked about the turning of the sword for the University of Science and Technology.
Yes.
Now the East. You come out.
Yes.
And the I present him is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Salon for come to terms with current realities.
Yes.
Not only know for the look long on film they enjoy other countries, them how they improve technologically. And it tie in with the new directorate of science and innovation within a state house. For tell you say as a nation we prepare for move forward with the times. I don't know what's in your own pick or on time you want for comment on that particular thing, especially because in your region that thing they happen.
Yeah, I tell thank you and I tell the two panelists and thank you where they come with that. Me must be the each for make I go. Come quick and may I talk about that, how the people of the eastern region they appreciate the effort of government for particularly where that science and technology university way HE don't go for many go for many go do and the eastern district of Kono.
Okay.
And that also don't make the other thing where people they appreciate them so much all over the air. People they appreciate them so much. And again, the other side of it is that the one in Eastern Polytechnic, they say President we don't make pronouncement, so they are waiting. They are impatiently waiting, you know, for men and go kickstart the issue the Eastern Polytechnic into a university.
Okay.
That is the thing where people that in the Eastern region, if you go down to Eastern Polytechnic, any radio discussion program where they on people must ask questions about that. President Bilo talks Eastern Polytechnic for be university. How soon? When are we going to start this thing? How is it going to take place? So the people then so ordinary for me them see that becoming a reality. Also about President is also presently he's in Cairo. He went there yesterday. He go there yesterday. So up to this morning, he did it in his thank you tour to the people of Sierra Leone. So a day, but everywhere they go, the music in the town now is talking about this corruption. And they emphasized and tell the people that say we are not witch hunting. We are hunting the money of this country. Whosoever I don't go, now we defend. Something we don't lost, now we defend. And like we, the two speakers and talk, the two panelists and talk. I mean, it just stand there. We say we God make we. I mean, from the background where I come out, me you come out, from religious point of view, no, you don't go free for die if you don't do good work. If you don't do any bad thing, when they talk about that, you don't get for be you don't get for be worried because you know.
Like sorry, Commissioner, some monkey say they want for go even, but they want for die.
You don't want for die. So and maybe Bishop they talk say, if I'm to die today, I'm happy because I know I have served my master well. I have not done anything where it will make a vex by me. So similarly, if you are in any position of trust and responsibility, when you did it, you get for account to the people. Even the one the way they come. I mean, accountability, a commission of inquiry is just about accountability. What you do, how you do this, why you do so. You explain, tell people that. You know me say, when they say come, now wrong, you don't do wrong. No. Until you are proved guilty, you have not done anything. You know, so me feel say no to something down the way where people there for worry about. Once you don't do a good work, you know for worry. And I thank God, and I also tell thank you because then they try for softening the situation. People will not understand, they understand. The strategically, Mr. Abaka used to say they don't go to the eastern region, they don't go talk to the people there, go to the south, go to the. Then they everywhere. For me, they educate people there. Now, they know the social media, anywhere you go, anytime you go, they will even show you the WhatsApp message. We go even tell you the program, whether they get for the day, whether they get for mixed statement, whether we give vote of thanks. all of that. This technology we want to talk about, where again for take place in Akono, where they invest, they try for build an Akono. This is something the world, they move fast, and they are nowhere ready to wait for you when they run slow. So the fact that we are catching up with the world, to, joining the bad one gone, you know, so it's a very good thing. It's a welcome idea. Everybody happy about it. So that's not the situation within the Eastern region for now.
Okay, please thank you to Commissioner Momo Bokri for that fine update today by way of current affairs. It make we understand, say, His Excellency the President, they in Kailan right now, where in your region, who say they provide superintendents for the activities of NCD. As the President, they continue to thank you to. And that's, of course, again, the lips of almost every Sierra Leonean people they're interested in the COI, that is the Commission of Inquiry.
Lest I forget, it also go to Bonimbu, okay. the formal, the main campus of the Eastern Polytechnic. Formerly it was Bonimbu Teachers College. They also go to Bonimbu Teachers College. They go to the place for medicine.
This go away,
yes, this go away, yes.
Okay. Yes. Remember, at one time when we do some NCD work, we passed that side and
yes,
some corner road so.
Yes.
I think connection there for
go
corner.
Manoa
yes.
For go corner. We use that artist. We go walk na Bonimbu, and from there we go na one.
I don't know. I simply see a kind of network of campuses. So you get the University of Science and Technology in Akono.
Yeah,
you get campus.
It's a polytechnic.
You get the upgrading of.
You get the Wama campus
okay.
within Akono. Then you get the Bonimbu campus, where the main campus, who side the original Bonimbu Teachers
College. But it's not up and running for
now. The former technical institute.
Is it up and running now?
Yeah, Bonimbu.
Yes,
yes, the agriculture. I think the agriculture
okay.
department of the college. Then Bonimbu.
Okay.
You know, some aspects.
Because I know say during the war, a lot of devastation may happen.
Yes, of course, it was devastated. So, but they try for see how they will try for revitalize, for bring their institution them back, let them revamp them, so that this country will move forward.
And definitely it is needed. We all know say education is so important. Now, the level of education we country gets, now it determine how far they go in terms of the development. So we need for put the hand under government for make sure say it succeed in a flagship way in our education. Fumble, they remind you say you day on NCD HOUR and your good governance program where they for make you understand how democracy they work. Today we look at unity and cohesion as a national imperative in Sierra Leone. Well, before now, we been get with panelists them, they give you them current affairs, the things and where they happen currently and how they see them. We want to move into the discussion proper. But before I bring in the panelists them, we want to get expert opinion from the head of the National Commission for Democracy. We do a small clip who say a few things about national unity and cohesion. We go take that day, and afterwards we will come to a panelist then at the studio. Then Seth go rub mouth on the issues. Fumble, watch what thing we'll get for you. And not forget, like I say earlier on, you Seth can be part of this program. You can send your text message to 079-236761 or 077-581457. Make we watch waiting the chairman of NCD say, Dr.
Commission on Democracy.
Me family them unakusheo. Today we can talk about national unity and cohesion. What do we mean when we talk say national unity and cohesion? Why we need a Sierra Leone? And how we go achieve national unity and cohesion? Me family them national unity and cohesion, nothing where we need na salon, because we all know say from the time where they make the state way they call salon, well I say early 1900s, when they don't sort of demarcate, they don't shape, say ya na Salone, na so tribe them in it. We find out say we been get 17 to 18 tribes, where all them tribes they come out from different background. Although yes, some tribes and they're very close with one another. But for say, in the main, we get differences of cultural perspective, how different tribes they see themselves. Within that situation there, we found out for say the unity, the understanding between them tribes here, then 17, 18 tribes here, sort of being strong enough for there we get what we call cohesion. And as a state, where one develop, Salone need national unity and cohesion, where although we all did but with different political parties them, but when it comes to national issues then, of development, we all for come together for help, for develop the country, what we call nation building. And this nation building here, nothing where they only come out from the people then, but it come out also from government. Now for that, NCD, where in fact we can find out say, the present government don't put more emphasis on this national unity and cohesion, and in fact then they at the brink of creating a national unity cohesion commission. We see the need, say important, necessary for a country like Sierra Leone if we for sort of develop faster. Because we don't find out for say politics, one look they divide us. And we know where politics come out from. Politics they come out from various parties there, existence. We get them various agendas there. Where we can say, if we want to go back to where the French philosopher Maurice Deverger been talk, politics is divisive. It can divide the minds of people, even if they are all coming from one sort of tribe or region. It divide them. Well, we not for allow politics for divide we. And the philosophy of politics, we're based on pluralism. Therefore, we say all man get right for the side. Yes, not true, not democracy. But you get right for the side. That don't mean say we not for unite as a people. We for unite as a people for not push the country go before. Because if we all divide, we say we all in our own respective places them, don't know can help the center. How the center go develop? How go develop for all enjoy? Maybe people will never forget say the state, then create them for all enjoy. But that enjoyment they come from above without we not put we shoulders to the wheel. We not try for make effort as a people for get one word for come together. We not go develop if we scatter. I think the Bible tells me say a house that is divided within cannot stand. So we no want allow let these 17, 18 tribes in this country not get one word. So we they try for let we help for this one word come. Let us get what to call a unity and cohesive nation, so that we go develop faster. We go bring peace. And don't forget say, when we united, peace go there. And what is the benefit of peace? Peace now in the sort of bring development, because if we not get peace, nothing better we not go come out na the country. So I feel say we as Sierra Leoneans, me people them, we for try let we put all the divisive thinking aside. Let put all division aside. All kind thinking where God say we all not come on one place, we all not talk the same language, we all not go to the same church mosques, we all not the same society, we all not go to the same old school. No, that not go help Salone. And it not go help Salone back if we try for discriminate between and among the nations that you will get. Then 17, 18 nations, what we call tribes. That means this is a call for equitable distribution of the resources so that all man go gladly, so that the states go get in purpose why they may create them. For there we live as human beings, we enjoy a better standard of living, we enjoy education, we enjoy health, we enjoy good place for sleep, we get we job them, all what a man need. We forget them, but as I've been saying, we only get them where we get unity and cohesion. And it is on both sides, the people and the government. Now the government, they try to push this. It is left with us as a people. For let we support government, for let get national unity and cohesion. Because that's a very, very important thing for nation building. We for sort of come as Sierra Leoneans now. We for realize, say, we for come together now. Time they go, other countries they develop. They don't develop their own basis for national unity and cohesion. Do ya, me people less alone, not left behind. Alone not left anybody behind. I thank you very much.
Well, Fambul and Sago, welcome you back to the studios. We did on NCD HOUR, you good governance program where they come to you, culture the National Commission for Democracy. You just listen to and watch within the chairman of the National Commission for Democracy say concerning national unity and cohesion. Well, without wasting time, I want to come back to me panelists there. Udayeri, we call that expert opinion. The last time we've been there on the same subject, we been get time for to help people and for know what it mean and how important it be. Well, we made a try for push now towards the kind of challenges that we there. But what are you waiting, Chairman say? I don't know. Probably we want to start by commenting on the clip. Make the one that would have been the last time. Make a start with them. Make a ladies first. So Commissioner Bokri go indulge me in that. Make a bring in Commissioner Samu. What's that you take on Chairman in expert opinion on this important subject of national unity and cohesion?
As Chairman rightly pointed out, any side way unity not the development not they go on fast, because until the people come together and work together, let's say coming together and I just say beginning, staying together and working together and progress. But if unity not there, that national cohesion is absent, we always will get problems in the developmental strides then in this country. Chairman point out the need for less Sierra Leoneans then. We believe say we get different tribes who don't exist in this country. Like if you go to the south, we get about 4 or 5 different tribes there where they exist side by side. But that kind intertribal disunity, I not be see it. I can always talk say for when we get disunity in this country, I think say now just some brief while during the politics time. And that
but Commissioner, somebody go tell you say if you know me ever day, you know come on do during that politics time. Now what's in the inside and the come on do?
When I they say now they come. If we can begin most of the divide in this country, because we look at what's in the thing that we know they bring this when they bring this disunity, we know they bring cohesion. Now during politics time, outside the politics, we are a socially division of it. When we look at it, because we get intermarriages where they take place, we get people there from other regions and tribes there where they reside, they begin and they born in different regions. People come from the north, they reside at the south. Some man they way they na the east. Pass the territory say me home na Makede or na Kamakwe before you go.
But Commissioner, sorry man, in we history also don't see some settlements from one other end, we will see tension arise where people will get cause for wrong, that kind of thing. And even with intermarriages, we can still say some social tension can there. Sometimes the woman will come on the other side. The people the in-law then will connive against them and treat them like some other kind of person. We don't see the example. I don't know why you go, which you go say
if
for clarify the point.
You will only know say that issue here they come up during politics time.
Okay.
When politics not dey, them picking that they go on a holiday, that self they can holiday, nobody know they talk. Of course, somebody go there way go feel say, this person also me try person. I wish my brother before marry me try person. But it's that outstanding, from what me know, because we know a lot of families there where they come up from different regions there, where they come together and stay together. So that don't show say inwardly we can able live together.
Okay.
But I mean feel say now politics time now this disunity they come with this national cohesion they get cracked. It's only when politics is around. Because some we feel say we don't already take the country, we don't divide her regionally. That they will not get for hide from her. But I want for call people the attention back. Even this political division where they come between the two main political parties, SLPP and APC.
Okay.
Who said SLPP start? From history, where they tell me. Where was SLPP born? And not from what we hear. The main key people there will come together and form SLPP. They are not nice. And
probably the question go on for us.
Yes.
Who side this split come out?
When I make and then now they come. So they say now we mindset. Because some few people that think say we have to be in charge, in control, so we persuade the rest of the people for come on we side. Now just that then they happen where this cohesion not there. They can always say as we they start, what they start by the mind.
Okay.
Now people that they sit down and think about that. Now the saying goes, they are always start by the mind. Now the same piece get for start back by the mind. So until we Sierra Leoneans there look at it and look we self. But these two political parties where they bring disunity in this country, how they start? One thing I can always say, the first leader of the APC. Now Pasheki, now one thing where I get respect for. He get host na Daru, and they come up, a granny. He go Moyamba, he build Oste, he go Solima, he build Oste. He's all over the country. So,
but people,
so through my glass.
Sorry, Commissioner. People is still they blame much of the problem we get in our country from the kind leadership approach where the same possibility can still be used for govern this country.
Yes.
We eventually take into one party state and
when
we see all of the things that will happen.
When it comes to governance issue now, it try for say when it does say the people that now they don't dominate the SLPP Southeastern. So they only say what for link na the north and try let me say get the foreign between. They might be very clever. So that time he go back na he get family all over the country as I say. He go back with color.
Up till now, nobody knows where this man came from.
So that I just try for say now people's making until we the Sierra Leoneans decide sit down and decide say again no we can live side by side need not dey for long we live in this unity. National cohesion that thing wey can happen just like that if the people there the handful of people there where they preach this division if they sit back and say no if we not come together we not go get development in our country. So with that I believe say we get for go back and sit down in we own small corners. Me na appeal at the appeal to Sierra Leoneans. Let's sit back in our small corners, in our verandas, in our little groups, in our community groups and say what are we fighting for really? This party there for so many years we come up, this other one go for come for so many years. If we can only think say get the belief say like you mentioned the one party state. Now that one party mentality, I think say that this Sierra Leone we get a problem. One party mentality. Where some people feel say now we all parties now we for the rule go. And when you have that mentality, you not go one for there, you relinquish power. So now from there we problem start. And until we cannot say this 21st century, there is no one party.
No.
So let's get rid of the one party mentality.
And it comes from the collective endeavor of every
Yes.
Sierra Leonean.
Yes.
For say, no matter what happens, we will go the way of constitutionality
Yes.
and ensure so democracy work in this fashion. I want to say, play thank you to you, Commissioner. You get time back from Eku come and you talk on other issues and pertaining to this important. But I bring in Commissioner Bokri, the man who is in charge of the Eastern region. You're a chairman. So many things them where he point out. What do you take on the issues then they are so?
Well, first of all, chairman, a man with a wealth of experience on governance issues, waiting now democratic good governance. The issues that we highlight, they are very much in place. The issue where they talk about concerning national unity and cohesion is that yes, with all it talk not true about different tribes, different region, but we must come together with our differences. The more the merrier.
Definitely.
You come with your own experience, I come with my own experience. We put them together, the one way good for the country, we put them together and work for the country in development one. Now that we foresee. And we get law in this country, the constitution. That constitution, I tell you about all the regions they do. The region they not just come by themselves. The constitution acknowledge it, it recognize them. It acknowledge the tribes all where they did. So why we did it now as individuals? We go begin for look ourselves as like people say, people that will come out from the blues. They just come out any side they want for camp, sit down and tap, waiting a wheel. You know, one of the things that, but one thing where they responsible for them TND, na lack of political tolerance.
Okay.
People are not tolerant at all. We get religious tolerance in this country.
But
we they do intermarriages.
Commissioner,
we they go to different schools that will belong to the same alumni association.
Commissioner,
Yeah.
Commissioner, then I want for hold you on that. All the time with the claims of get religious tolerance, but those same people who get religious tolerance during election, will they go different ways and almost even fit?
Yeah.
So
the reason
how
is
significant is that
religiously we can come together, right? But when it comes on politics, what did they bring down the can now be just one for say? When are selfishness and greed. You understand?
So even for me, even the religious tolerance what they talk about, it means a question mark there. Because if you cannot touch your brother, we say me you not Christian with share the same faith. You cannot touch your brother and say me you not Muslim share the same faith. But when election come, we can still get at each other.
Reverend, let me tell you one thing. Even the religious tolerance what they talk about, when it comes to leadership in their institution,
Fetch the commodity.
Just because of what I tell you so, when greed, selfishness. Somebody want for some side for life. To the extent that it go even crumble, it go make that institution it fall, it not care. Once it did it. Even if you're not competent, it go on for the day for life.
And meanwhile,
you know, so if somebody else they say, I come with my own idea, may I do this, that person will become an enemy, even though they all belong to the same institution. Even within the parties, what they talk about, the same thing they come up again, all because of greed.
Commissioner, sorry.
Somebody knows say
waiting the people in the Western world, waiting them able for get so, when they're able for do them well, we still never forget as a nation.
Now, what we lack in this country, now first of all, love for the country.
Wow.
We not like this country. Now, we self want.
So, in other words,
this whole issue where we even talk about tribalism, we talk about corruption, we talk about commission, all of these things. Believe me, if we like this country, anything where is good for the country, you for appreciate them, you for put her under her. But people then themselves they want. This country, other countries, the country come first. No matter who you are, whether you be, which position you hold, when you move against the people that will, you understand, eh?
We talk about saying other country, the country come first. I mean, I get my experience. I went to the Gambia in the year 2000. I miss me way. And I go ask one Gambian young man, but show me this place back. You see the guy, you saw the guy carry me go? Na police station. And during the day, I realized say they close to the police station. So that when he say more go to police station, I say, okay, thank you, I'm okay. I think I now know where I have to go. But
you know why I tell you that one day? You don't know your background. Sometimes you're not criminal. Sometimes you're not bad
for we,
you understand?
For we in a salon,
so it safeguard the country.
Yes.
But
anybody can
somebody go even prefer you get something put in your pocket.
Yes.
So that you go do anything bad thing.
Anyway,
that is where we are lacking.
There are so many issues.
In this country.
Thank you so much, Commissioner.
Love not there for the country. Now we say we want.
And I want for make we take note of that.
Now make what once you do by you say, Tam, what you can't explain tell me. You go vex.
Fumble. This is a very important point. As a nation, more begin think, or more continue for think, for put salon number one. May they first in everything. So that whatever you want for do, just think in terms of who size salon day inside this thing. You day on NCD HOUR, you good governance program, where they come to you through the National Commission for Democracy. Make I go over to what I say, even there with we the last time. So at least you don't get opportunity for listening to and assess if I want to articulate the issues. But you are the chairman of the National Commission for Democracy. What thing you take on the issues and some of probably you get somewhere where you want for comment on where you talk about.
Yeah, well the other two panelists they don't exhaust the other thing, they don't talk well. The sideway and look, and I think I will make that point in the last word here.
Okay.
The issue of equitable distribution of state resources. Now one major factor that is responsible for disunity in our country. And when we the people that we all know say this country now we all get here, whatever the country get now we all get her. When the one that way we enforce who will give the responsibility for managing the resources on our behalf, for ensuring they deliver services to we, begin give people there based on whose part of the country they come out, where they fit to say now we young people in there, or you know the ethnic group where they belong, that is a serious problem, and that they don't affect the country over the years. That is the key thing, because even these federal people can desperate for them to buy when they don't have for lost nothing, that fear. Now from all that thing they emanate. Where soon not they don't lose all thing. This winner takes all. They were where they now they can enjoy. You understand? That nine are the serious problem we get. When even first time before they establish NACIT, but they see some people there, they go bring the H condom where they enter like the civil service.
They free for make the work not left farm.
Let the work not left farm. Because when work go down, so security no dey, how you will continue like. But for when NACIT can, they still go ahead for go for retire. Because you know say when he retire, he go to get something till die. You understand? So like that kind of thing they if we also put up because this whole thing, me they into politics now, but we're going to be very frank about this one.
Okay.
The politicians and don't place problems for this country for the time they always my level this country for one for himself.
I don't know if you connect to waiting commissioner they say also law for country. Now they not get about waiting.
Well, me go put on so because like for instance they me read history. If you read history, how this country divide along that political lines, now then kind of thing there where politicians they can't preach. Then one day they're not being busy owner, they're not going to this, they're not going to that worker will make sure that the people them where feel to say that they appeal to them. Yeah, they enjoy being this person. Because if you look what in some politicians we don't do over the years, even nine anti-mayor they talk. People in the coexist, yeah. It's a marriages and they people in the way born at different parts of the country want to let them come out, they go school, this and that, everything. Socially, we are okay. But when see politics come, then they take all the political institutions, then they align them to certain ethnic groups. Then they make less of people believe say this now we outside this. We see we know there now problem for we. A lot of people don't know about now this kind of people, you know, that is what is very dangerous. Even the last election we share. You understand? And when we begin pull remind the company, because the thought process, now they all say they can. what begin realize say, like for instance, when it comes to color, the main color who get, now green, white, and blue, or saloma. But for the rally behind we color, rally behind national anthem, rally behind we national pledge. Now I make glad the way they introduce civic education. We will go school, we meet that day at that start, because when you begin learning anything from where you small, like then other countries that's when they do, and person where is small, where he learn something. If you Bible talker, say let you change the begin, therefore you say you know you pass here for me. So wait for the person small, you bring a car, but we don't get.
But say, I not cut you short, but I think Nyanda would don't miss a lot of things. Even in this thing about people entertaining tribal notions, ethnic or regional notions, from we homes them, we don't begin teach picking and bad things them. That person they not trust them on a certain time.
Yes.
That person they not mix with them. If you don't train the picking from that age day, take a big wake up, instead they come and continue for foster. That kind of no showing parents don't tell them.
Yeah.
Say this person, then group of they're not fine.
Yes.
You not allow the picking for make you use your intelligence for assess the person on your own and say, by the interaction they get. But just that old notion, we want to tell them from us. I don't know. Probably you want to make an appeal to families.
That's a valid point. I mean, like you say, the family is the microcosm of the state. The state in business all now for us in the start, just like I say. If we bring up picking a bad house. Now, bad citizens are the country. If we are bringing a come up well now, now good citizens are the whole thing. It actually gets to the family. What you did now, when the pick is small, yes, the family, but also then like then school they go.
Because that they continue.
What you they put inside? One thing again, me I emphasize more on the school.
Okay.
The family get your own. Check them because they know the school. Waiting in auntie don't go tell in school. You the mama and papa, you know they can't challenge you. They challenge you.
That was what my auntie said.
Yes.
Daddy, no.
So it's really important. Let us get that here back to the schools because like what it don't happen. So now we don't come to them to do all this and that all that happen. Then unfortunately we be getting war. Then when the way picking they go up. They go up for see violence as a warehouse. They go up for see certain thing there. You understand where they fit to see the best way out. Then it affect to country so now. So like all the things they will go back to the family get a great role for play like I say. But me, the state, as long as the state, all man feel satisfied say waiting the country gonna all enjoy and no matter whether we will fit to say we are associated with this political organization or not. Then it is very, very key. You understand? Then it will go a long way for the speller notion there. But people they say because not only na power, so no the benefits. You understand? What's if that the confidence standing? I mean, I go account to the establishment of NASIT. That confidence, I know, I mean, people can fight all kind of way for power. You go see family they scattered into it. Other countries as well, they get the same kind of policy after elections. Small then issues that kid, but that do or die okay paso. You didn't see it.
Very thank you to Mr. Ise. We the time for roundup. Madam Samu, you Mr. Ise, identify things and we will call challenge them for overcome. For make we may a united and cohesive country. They talk about the resources and how they distribute them. He even mentioned something where NCD always on the champion. That winner they take all. We say for find a way how able for move away from that. Any other challenge we feel so for overcome for make we really get unity and cohesion as Sierra Leone?
That self-confidence in we self as Sierra Leoneans. Let's say, no matter what side I did, this is my country and I have to live there and live peacefully. I think say the trend come back to we as individuals. From then institutions, then would they go, yes. But as individuals, then we really sit down, we talk to ourselves. When we talk to ourselves, then we will bring up a kid and good now homes. We don't go begin give them, feed them. That kind of divisive things there. Let us talk with them, especially the owners rest on with the adults more.
Okay.
If we don't see ourselves as growing up as one, wanting love for this country, like how my brother be saying, then definitely we begin the way they go. They will love themselves and their families and not the country. Because that day will they see they make the unity not day. When we know the pledge, how many of we adults say, even sabi the pledge self. So now make now they will decide for go give them distributed pledge at the school, and they say if there is a lost generation, they don't go. Do you wonder where they come up now? That pledge, I want them to recite every day. That's what I tell them when I go to this.
Plenty, thank you, Commissioner Samu. Now you go end with how strong we hope they for make really get a truly united and cohesive Sierra Leone.
Well, one thing I want to tell every Sierra Leonean, and that even though you are not responsible for falling down, you have a responsibility for making it rise up. If you don't well, the one that we don't come before we politicians, we don't come from yesterday, they don't make people know say, now so the game for day. And when are the bad game down there, when they make, it don't make this country, I don't go behind. Even though not to we be responsible for that one day. But we now know that it's bad for we, in order to move this country forward, let us come and say no to it and move forward. Let us copy other countries the way they go forward. And like I be said today, they're not there in position for wait for we. So we now we get the responsibility for moving
now
forward.
Senegal they get high speed train, so right be able back.
So even though not to be responsible for them, but now you life. Sierra Leone we life. We for rise up.
So for making
and move to
efforts.
and move forward.
Plenty thank you to Commissioner Bokri, and as I will also say thank you to Mr. Josise and thank you to Madam Marian Samu. Then don't make wonderful contribution. And you self will take time for watch we on this program NCD HOUR. One for simply thank you to you. As we round up, even as I also say thank you to the one that will be in camera and the one that will in the studio. I want to remind you say, Salon na you one we get. But we make effort for keeping united. Well, you've been there on NCD HOUR. Me will bring the program come to you, me and Reverend Jibril Akagbo. They say to you, that responsibility for keep Sierra Leone united, it then you are. But we make every effort. Until we meet again, God bless you.
National Commission on Democracy. Na salon so we dey support. Within our province. National Commission on Democracy. Na salon so we dey support.